Good morning, Greece. Welcome to Good Morning Greece, the show that brings you all the news from the heavens. First, we go to the cow pasture for an update on Apollo's missing cows. Hermes is the likely suspect. Let's find out more.
Breaking news. Apollo's cows are missing. We happen to have some footage from last night. Let's watch the tape.
I'm in the mood for a bit of a trick. Who should I trick? Apollo, maybe. He loves his cows and the instruments. I'll take his cows and I'll make a really great instrument. Now I just gotta count the cows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has a bunch of cows. I'll lead them to the pasture and then we can count them there.
Where are my cows? That baby Hermes is going to pay.
Now, Hermes, what are you doing up past your bedtime? It's nearly 12:30 in the morning.
I'm not sure.
Hermes! Where are my cows?
They're not here. I told you that.
Not only a thief, but a liar.
They're not here. Stop chasing me. Oh, the great powerful Zeus. Tell my big brother to stop bullying me.
Oh, the beautiful and wonderful Zeus. This little mischievous god has stolen my cows and won't return them. Tell him to give them back.
Baby Hermes is just a newborn. How could he steal your cows?
He did.
Hermes, I demand you to give Apollo his cows back. Okay, fine. Here, your cows have been in the pasture the whole time.
But there are only 49 cows here. There were 50 in the beginning.
Well, I
must have that leer. I will give you all my cows for the leer.
all of them? Okay, sure.
Wow, what a playback.
I guess Hermes actually stole the cows after all. That Hermes, what a trickster. And now for more wrath on the gods. Let's visit the underworld. As you know, the goddess Persephone has been missing. Witnesses report seeing her with Hades, lord of the dead. Let's take a look. There's a current Amber Alert for Persephone. Persephone was walking through her garden picking up some flowers when a mysterious man came up to the ground and kidnapped her.
Yes. Here we have Kiki interviewing Demeter to talk about how she's feeling about all this.
Hello, Demeter. So how are you dealing with the situation?
Oh, it's very stressful for me. I miss Persephone so much, and I hope that whoever kidnapped her will bring her back. This is Persephone's flower crown. It's all I have left, and to punish them, I will not take care of the crops, so now you won't have food to eat.
That sounds terrible. If I were you, I'd bring her back right away. Well, here we have an eyewitness and security footage.
So, Farmer Joe, what happened here?
Yes, it is so horrible what happened here. You know, I was just standing here, and then the ground popped opening, and I saw Hades coming through the ground, and then Persephone fell right on in, and Hades dragged her down. You know, by the time I realized what was happening, it all went quiet.
Thank you for that information, Farmer Joe.
Well, that concludes our discussion today. Thank you. What a sad story. And now let's take it to Emma and Genesis. They are live with Helios, the god of the sun. Recently, he lost his son, Phaethon, in an unfortunate chariot accident. Hello, people. This is Good Morning Greece. And today we have a special hot guest, also known as Helios, god of the sun. Come on out. Hello! So, I heard your son totally ruined your prized possession. So let's hear the story. Okay, so we were on Mount Olympus, and it was bright and early and sunny because of my beautiful rays. And we were having the time of our lives, and all of a sudden, my son just came up and asked me to grant his wish. Which I thought was going to be like going to Crete with me, but it wasn't. So what was the wish? He wanted to ride my chariot. How'd you feel about this risky wish? I felt so mad, but I had to grant it anyway because I told him I would grant any wish he had. What were you doing? I was going out to run my chariot, but then he just came up and banged me.
So what did he do? Tell us all the things.
Well, first I gave him my beautiful ring,
Go on.
and my sweet horses,
Keep going.
and my rays, and then
Then what? What did he do?
he took off with the shining rays on his head.
Oh, and jizzles. What did he do with the horses and the chariot? Didn't he get burned?
Well, I put ointment on him so he wouldn't, and at first he was actually doing pretty well. But then
What? Please tell us.
my horses went crazy, and he almost flew off the chariot.
I can't believe it. How'd you feel at this moment?
I thought, really, Helios, your son is about to die. How could you let your son ride your chariot? Come on, think next time.
Ah, yes, the old why'd you do that feeling.
And the tragic part is,
Okay. Ready for the tears.
my son, he fell off and he didn't survive the fall. While he was still on the horses galloped so low and burnt the grass.
Oh, poor grass.
And then the horses went up so high, the crops froze. Zeus had to throw a thunderbolt at the chariot to save Earth from destruction. And then he fell into the river and died.
Is he okay?
I just told you, he died. But the chariot broke, and so did my heart.
Who cares about your heart? Poor Phaethon just died.
I'm sorry.
Even though he didn't kill him, the whole world is sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Well, I have to go. I think my chariot is ready. Hephaestus had to work all night on it. Thank you and goodbye.
You heard it here first, folks. The inside scoop on the tragic death of Phaethon in the chariot. Thank you and good night.
What a story. Our next piece comes to us from Antonia and Sophia. It sounds like poor Princess Io has been changed into a cow by Zeus.
Breaking news. Io has gone missing. Dun dun dun! I'm here with Hera, of Zeus's wives.
What do you mean, one? I thought I took care of them.
Does that mean you took care of Io too?
What do you mean? Who's Io?
So, are you saying you haven't done anything to Io?
No, I haven't.
So, let's get down to questions. What were you doing at 3:42 and 6 seconds?
I was taking care of my new cow, thank you very much.
What is this cow you speak of?
The cow I got as a gift from my husband Zeus.
Do you know where the cow came from?
Well, I overheard Zeus talking to someone, but as I got closer, I saw fog and a big white cow.
Why did you want the cow?
Because I wanted some fresh milk.
I have some more questions. Why did you tie the cow to that tree and have Argus, R.I.P., the best guard on earth, watch over that cow?
I didn't want her to escape and start flirting with Zeus. Duh.
What do you mean, flirt with Zeus? She's a cow.
What are you talking about? I didn't say flirt. I said, hurt. Yeah, that's it. I didn't want her to hurt Zeus.
Are you sure that wasn't Io in there?
Now that I think about it, maybe it is Io in there.
Did you hear that? We actually have a story to report.
Fine, I confess. When I was going to talk to Zeus, I overheard him talking to Io. And as I got up closer, he turns her into a cow. Even worse, he gives me the cow as a gift, and I have to make sure she doesn't escape.
Well, now we know Io is a cow. Where is she now, and will you turn her back?
The good news is, I think she's hiding in the meadows. The bad news is, only Zeus has the power to turn her human again, and I would never ask him to do that. He might start flirting with her again.
So, case closed. Io is that mysterious cow, and she will stay that way.
Is that Zeus with another woman?
So that's it for today. Good morning, Greece.
Zeus, another cow?
Yikes, beware of Hera. Next we have another story about Hera's revenge. Don't mess with this goddess.
Today we will interview Hera because she says she saw Echo last.
Hello, mortals.
Hi Hera, I assume you have heard about Echo disappearing.
Yes, I have.
What do you think happened to Echo?
I bet she just ran off somewhere after I cursed her.
What?
I cursed her
Oh really? Why did you curse her?
because she wouldn't stop talking and I was asking her a question.
Echo is a real chatterbox, huh?
Yes, she is.
So, do you have any idea what happened?
Well, I did see her admiring Narcissus while he was looking at himself in the mirror.
Why was she admiring the beautiful, handsome Narcissus?
I think she likes him, but I don't pay attention to nymphs. That is all I know.
Well, thank you, Hera, for your time. I hope you and Zeus work out.
Of course we will! What an insult! Thank you for wasting my time. Goodbye, mortals.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you.
Has anyone noticed recently that several regular mortals have transformed into animals? Our investigative reporters have looked into why this is happening.
Breaking news! We have reported multiple cases of people taking forms of animals and other living things.
There have been cows, grasshoppers, spiders, a deer, and believe it or not, a flower.
A mortal named Io has a father named Inachos, a river god, and he is frantic that he cannot find his daughter. But Inachos knows Zeus's tricks and finds Io as a cow.
An Arachne, a mortal country girl, turned into a spider. She shouldn't have challenged Athena to a weaving contest, especially since Athena is a goddess.
Now here we have Narcissus, a mortal hunter who was turned into a flower.
So, Narcissus, what was it like to take the form of a flower?
Okay then. Well, based on what we've heard, it seems that Narcissus fell in love with himself and he forgot to eat and drink. Eventually, he wasted away and bloomed, and where he was, a flower bloomed.
No one ever said he was smart.
We also have a man turned into a stag. People say that the man named Actaeon saw Artemis bathing.
And Artemis turned into a helpless animal just so he could be eaten by his own hunting dogs.
And a quote from Artemis herself. No man shall boast that he saw Artemis bathing.
And that's all we have for today.
See you next time.
Our last story this morning explains the mystery behind Pandora and her famous magic box. Let's visit the house of Prometheus and Pandora to find out more.
I'm Madison, and here with me is Sophie, and we have breaking news on Pandora.
Pandora was sent to Earth by Zeus with the gift of curiosity. He did this to get revenge on the humans who tricked him.
Even though Pandora was happy with her husband, Prometheus, she still longed to know what was in the box. Did her curiosity get the best of her, or did her loyalty to the gods keep her from getting into a sticky situation?
Here's Emma interviewing a witness at the scene to find out the true story.
I'm here with a witness who saw Pandora during this incident, and she is going to tell us a little bit about what happened on the scene.
It happened so quickly, and it was really scary, but I saw a girl with a box in one hand and a key in the other. The box almost seemed like it was talking, many little voices. The girl looked frightened. She bent down and placed the box on the ground. And it almost seemed like she tightened the grip on her key. Then she slowly placed the key in the keyhole and turned. Then many hideous spirits flew out, and it almost seemed like they were laughing at Pandora. Finally, they flew off to let her cry, and that's all I saw before the fog came over. But I did see that there were spirits in the box, and somebody got it all on tape on a surveillance camera.
Let's see the camera footage.
Pandora! Pandora!
Who are you?
I'm envy.
I'm despair.
I'm gossip.
And I'm jealousy. You made a bad choice opening that box.
What are you?
Spirits!
Did your curiosity get the best of you?
Because of you, there's no perfect in this world.
But I didn't mean to.
Too late!
Wait.
That is some scary stuff happening. Back to you, Madison and Sophie.
Well, as you can see, curiosity did get the best of her.
See you next time on Good Morning Greece.
And that's it for our show. We hope you enjoyed it.